Do you love Neil deGrasse Tyson? Do you love Albert Einstein? Then you're gonna love me. This cosmic video is about to go stellar. Multi-dimensional physics got Ohio core energy, but mainstream only gets phantom taxes out of multi-dimensional physics with a Sigma grindset Delilu. But prepare to get a sucket with my aura when I put it to beast mode on demon mode overload. I'm gonna straight up tell you multi-dimensional physics is flat out. What actually makes an object in any dimension? Let's talk about the electron shell. Electrons aren't little marbles orbiting a nucleus. They are literally just shifting clouds of probability generated by protons, creating good vibration. Their interaction is what creates motion that burns rubber, and motion creates the probabilities that code our entire reality into timelines and electricity. An electron shell is just a localized magnetic field. If that field starts vibrating at a higher frequency, it may phase shift. That's not creating energy, that's out-vibing it, and look who's aura farming now. It all started with the absolute void that does not go big bang like a full-blown blowhard gas bag of hydrogen that chooses to inhale too much helium. Same charged particles repel. If there is nothing, there is an infinity of it. It's like an atom that isn't there, so it could be anywhere else. And where it is, there is not nothing. But every other place it could be in, there is nothing, and there is infinity of it. 0 point energy is real, but mainstream neglects it because they say energy can't be destroyed or created. But man, are they dead wrong. There are even quantum fluctuations, and yet they deny the 0 point energy. The void will compress itself as it repels itself because there is no space for nothing to exist, creating pressure forming protons like a pro, aka black holes, blacker than a Diddy's black hole. Without vibrations separating protons, they will merge. That is because they are black holes, but the vibrations which are the electrons act as a cage so they cannot grow. That is why it takes the pressure to beyond the nuclear binding force to form a black hole. This was demonstrated when scientists at Stanford fired a laser at electrons to knock them out of an atom like a Death Star was giving them a death thought. Mass is the center of gravity, and boom, probabilities were born. And guess what? Timelines are alive, baby. You make a choice and the time reacts. That means you are officially the one real person in your universe because everyone else is making their own timelines with their own probabilities. The timeline is completely aware of you and reacts unpredictably to your frequency. If you do nothing, you're just surrendering to time, letting it do the lifting, anchoring you closer to the script. That's literally just letting gravity do the work. Because gravity is time and time is consciousness making decisions, what it actually means to have a soul is just to be grounded in that consciousness, meaning you are the entire universe manifested in one localized avatar. It's the exact same relationship as Father, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus, the Ultimate Trinity DLC. No account mainframe is staying AFK on this one like this is way too good to be true AF. They only trust atoms and yet the atoms make up everything. You know electron clutter brings a heat, but tachyons shed light on enlightenment. Light doesn't shine through a total vacuum with enough space to speed up, and because it's going ultra luminary, it completely stops affecting our primitive third dimension. It hits the accelerator and skips the screen. Fun fact. The 1997 quantum teleportation experiment conducted at the University of Innsbruck, Austria, collided photons and one teleported. And you think time travel is fake? Electrons are doing it on the daily. They're constantly time traveling, arriving at the other side of the atom before the atom itself even catches up. That is why in quantum mechanics, an electron appears twice in a full 360-degree rotation before its quantum spin is even complete. It's playing on a double count. Hopefully that doesn't make your head spin like the electron. That's who I like to call Spinnerella. Humans are out here perceiving reality as linear. Some shamans perceive it as radial, but I think it's spherical. And there are infinite more spherical coordinate points like a Boba's in a vodka.